Hello people, and welcome back to another video. This is going to be a rather special one for you guys, and today I'm going to be giving you an in-depth guide on how to improve in Minecraft Hunger Games, how to be good, and how to improve like your overall game. Just be good in general, honestly. And I would like to open up by explaining what's basically on your screen, and it's basically a montage, like a kill montage basically, of a recording session I did in Hunger Games a couple days back. And yeah, hopefully it gives you something to enjoy, and like something that gives me credibility to what I'm saying and kind of visually explains what I'm saying, because every single thing in this video that I'm gonna say is demonstrated in the actual gameplay. Now, this is a voiceover, so I'm not gonna be directly reacting to things that are in the video. So just try to focus on my voice. Try to focus on my voice, and as I'm going to be giving the main beef of this whole tip video. Anyway, I'm kind of wasting time right now. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and get into this commentary. So anyway, there are two categories that I'm going to be covering today. First category is actual PvP that directly relate to PvP. And category 2 is in-game strategies that directly relate to actual Hunger Games strategy rather than actual PvP. So let's get right into it. Category 1, PvP. The very first tip that I have for you is circle strafing. If you have not heard of circle strafing by this time, you have been missing out on a ton. Circle strafing is basically circling around a person. It's pretty self-explanatory. Circling around a person while you're fighting them, basically making it harder for them to hit you, and taking less damage while still damaging your opponent. It's kind of confusing to explain because it's kind of pretty self-explanatory. But if you don't get it, if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below, or you could request another video where I could go more in depth about it. But yeah, that's going to be commonly demonstrated in this video, and let's move on to the next tip. The next tip is use projectiles to gain momentum in a fight. By this I mean, it's basically use your projectiles that you have. All you need to do is just hit them with a projectile, push them back, right? And then now you have the advantage. Basically, all you need to do, if you're startled, if someone's chasing you and someone snuck up on you, hit them with your bow or your snowballs a couple of times, and boom, just charge at them. You have all the momentum in the fight now. It's hard to explain once again, but just try it when someone's charging at you. Hit them with a projectile, charge at them, get a crit, and start strafing around them, and you are on your way to victory. The third one is kind of like but there is a common mistake regarding this that I see all the time, and that is that people sometimes they don't focus on actually getting the hits. Like, they could be like strafing like a boss and like getting all the crits, but then they're not actually hitting the person. So, I mean, just imagine like a guy just randomly swinging around, and the guy is just trying to attack. It's just like low. So basically, what I'm trying to say here is focus on hit accuracy before you try to get the circle strafes. Make sure you're actually getting the hits, as that is obviously very important. The fourth, last but definitely not least, is to not give up in a fight. As long as you have been getting the strafes in, as long as you've been getting the hits in, a decent amount of hits in, if you're at 3 or 4 hearts, you need to get used to that. Chances are the person you're fighting is at the same health, as long as you've been doing okay and not been getting like absolutely dominated in a battle. So just stay calm if you're on low health, unless it seems absolutely impossible to win a fight. Just stay calm, stick to your technique, and just keep fighting, and chances are you'll come out on top. Oh, well, a friend just texted me, so I'll be right back. Okay, now we have hit category 2, and that one is actual Hunger Games in-game strategies that directly relate to just overall strategy in Hunger Games, and tips that don't directly relate to actually trying to kill someone in a 1v1 PvP type of thing. So the number one tip is to be aware at all times. In other words, look behind you. This applies to basically every single game out there. Team Fortress 2, Call of Duty, all of those kind of things. And honestly, because you do not want to get snuck up on. You do not want to be like running around when some guy randomly starts to hit you. You need to be aware at all times of all your surroundings. Know where the chests are, know where the players are. If someone's chasing you and you lose them, don't act like you've totally lost them. Chances are they're going to come back and find you and kill you if you don't have a weapon, if you don't stay aware. The next one kind of goes hand in hand with this, and this is don't stay in the same place for too long. You'll see me in this video when I kill someone. I don't stick around for too long. Once I kill someone, I pick up a couple of their items, and I'm out of there. I don't want to be caught with my pants down, like just searching through an item when a guy with like an iron sword just comes up to me and just starts to kill me. Also, when you are what is it? I can't speak today. Okay. Also, when you're looking through a chest, make sure nobody comes up behind you. So that kind of goes hand in hand. Just be aware at all times. Check behind you, check above you, check below you, check to your left and right, and check in front of you. Keep your inventory clear. So when you kill someone, you never have to worry about searching through their items for that one iron chest plate or one diamond sword that you just happen to like never be able to pick up. Anyway, the next tip is to not chase someone for too long. You could be at full health, full hunger when a guy comes along and he sees you as like, oh crap, and he just turns the other way, seeing you have a diamond sword and an iron chest plate. And it's worth it chasing after them at first, but if you're just literally chasing them around the whole map, you gotta give up, man. You cannot let that one naked dude running around make you waste all of your hunger and all of your energy and your will and your items, okay? So just don't do that, man, because chances are someone can flank you. Maybe they have a teammate that could sneak up on you, all of that stuff, okay? So what can happen will happen. The next one, don't put yourself into bad situations. This kind of sums up all of these tips. Like when there's a guy that's you'll see me in this video, there's a guy across a pond and I try to swim to get him. That's not good. That's putting yourself into a bad situation. When you're climbing up a mountain and you see a guy on top of it, common sense. Don't put yourself into a bad situation where you don't have the advantage to kill someone. When you see a team of 10 people, that happened to me once. Stay away from them. I learned the hard way. Don't put yourself into bad situations. And most of all, shut out the haters. If you're with a teammate, don't get mad when you kill someone. They're like, team noobs, get wrecked. I wreck you in a 1v1. Don't respond to them. Just ignore them. That's how people do it in real life. I know this from experience. And when someone calls you a hacker, I mean, it's the most thrilling thing ever. It's like a compliment when someone calls you a hacker because you killed them. When someone calls you a hacker, just be like, oh, thanks, man. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully, although I didn't give them in the most serious way, they are very great tips that could hopefully help you improve your game immensely in Hunger Games. And anyway, yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'm kind of pointing with my finger downwards even though you can't really see me. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now.